and Security Committee concluded there were missed chances, chances which could have placed Abedi back on MI5's radar. The ISC note a catalogue of failures in the handling of the Manchester bomber Salman Abedi. He was known to MI5 since 2014, and yet his visits to an extremist in prison went unrecorded and unmonitored. There were no travel restrictions imposed. He was never referred to the Prevent programme, and while MI5 flagged him for review, it never got round to it.
The issue here is that are there occasions when the flag markers are being missed, which might have moved them up? So you have to try to decide, how do we identify the subjects of interest that matter? And most of our report is about changing systems, not totally, but trying to improve on them so that you might pick up more. If I had one single message that comes out of this, I think that's what this report is about.
While Manchester and Abedi were singled out, the ISC report covers all 5 terrorist attacks last year. It found a common element, that lessons from previous attacks, 7/7 in 2005 and the murder of Fusilier Lee Rigby in 2013, had not been learnt by government.
This is not stroking our ego, it's pointing out that we are trying in a constructive way to make recommendations, and things that we thought were important in the past were not carried out, and I think that this affected the working methods of the agencies and the counter-terrorism police.
The committee also had one more concern about Abedi, but said it couldn't reveal that publicly due to what it said were highly sensitive security aspects. That issue is in the classified report sent to the Prime Minister. The committee do not say MI5 could have prevented the attack, only that there was potential. It's a view endorsed by the intelligence agency. For the victims of Manchester, like Martin Hibbert, who was paralysed, today's public report, 18 months on, is merely another piece in a very unfinished jigsaw.
So I could have been walking my dog today, you know what I mean? I could have been kicking a ball, I could have been out with my daughter, you know. So hopefully now that this is out in the public arena, you know, people do start to step up and these lessons are learnt now, because if it happens again, well, you know, hopefully it doesn't, but, you know, hopefully lessons are learnt this time.
The Home Secretary said today there were ongoing rigorous reviews in government MI5 and counter-terrorism police. But his response was somewhat overshadowed by his department's failure to meet ISC requests for more documents on the Parsons Green tube attack.
Oh, is that bag's on fire?
Asked by the committee in July, the files finally arrived this morning on the day of publication. This inquiry is not over.
Now, has the UK government put its economic interests in the United Arab Emirates above the rights and welfare of Matthew Hedges, the British academic jailed for spying there yesterday? His wife implied earlier today that that was indeed the case. However, she later thanked the Foreign Office for now standing up for one of its citizens. This after she met Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt this afternoon. Here's Fatima Manji.
Will the life imprisonment of this British academic change the UK's relationship